That's just more my frustration with people messing with the system.
So as you'll see, this one is going to turn into a numbers problem. The tenants are trying desperately to hold on to their housing, but it comes down to making one specific requirement. So take a look at how Judge Simpson handles that. My name is Dan. This is the Courtroom Files.
Thanks. I want to make sure for it.
What? Oh,
Before I approached, because you just said her name first, I was like, I didn't want to just walk up here.
I called the important one.
Right, for sure.
Just along for the ride. All right.
All right.
All right. Where are we in this case?
Okay, so we called Hawk, as previously known, and we didn't get approved for that. So after we left here last time, we were calling the MAP program. The issue with that is they said they only hand out like a set amount of them a month. So by the time we got out of the last court hearing and we called them, they said that they had already handed out like the maximum for the month. So they told us we could come back on the 1st and get it. So I'm actually like requesting that as long as we pay May's rent, so we stay under that $2,000, if we can apply again through MAP. So we stay under 1,000. Yeah. So we can stay eligible for the MAP program.
So the balance at present, Your Honor, is $1,895.79. There was a payment made of $280 earlier this week, or might have been on, I'm not sure if they dropped it off on Friday or on Monday, but in any event, they did make the $200+ payment that they had promised, but I don't have authority to adjourn it into May while we wait to see if they qualify for that program, unfortunately.
How much is their monthly rent?
It is $9.15 plus they have a $10 pet fee, and then water sewer based on usage, which looks to be 110, 120-ish, sometimes a little higher or lower per month.
Your Honor, we're also waiting on DHS to make their payment.
To make
their payment.
I did forget about that. Thank you, Ms. Vogel, for the update on that. I believe DHS did approve a payment of, what was it, $581.70, I believe is what DHS approved. And so their payment of the $280 would cover the portion DHS said they were responsible for. It'd just be a matter of DHS releasing the $581.70 at this point.
What if we could pay May's rent by like next month?
Okay, hold on.
Okay, sorry.
Trying to figure out how to get. I don't have any. When did you guys call Hawk?
The same day we got out of court.
I don't.
I have the paper where they sent me a file.
I don't have anything on that. Okay, that's not anything having to do with you guys. You guys are good.
Okay.
Oh, right.
That's just more my frustration with people messing with the system. All right. It's okay. I usually crush those people when I get a chance.
Did I say that out loud? Okay.
I heard nothing.
There you go. All right. So did you give me a number that their rent would be?
So $925 plus approximately, let's just say 120. That's probably their average water sewer usage ish. So 925 plus 120, 1,045.
So if they're at 1,895 plus 1,045, roughly speaking, I would be at 2,940. All right. And so MAP, well, but then I take off that about 580 that DHS is going to pay once everything's paid.
I paid everything, so they should release the funds.
Pardon?
I paid what DHS expected, so they should be releasing the funds.
Okay.
They said I had to pay like 1780 in order for them to release their portion, the 5 something.
Got it. So they weren't expecting a zero.
Definitely not.
I think DHS, Your Honor, probably based their decision off of maybe the summons and complaint versus the current balance. And so their tenant portion didn't necessarily cover the current balance due, but that's what I was trying to probably ineloquently explain to the court is that Ms. Vogel, between her 2 payments, did pay the amount that what DHS recorded as the tenant portion based on their review.
It had at the time.
Yeah.
And so the only thing is that then DHS, you're right, they should release it without you being at a zero. But if I look at this and I get, okay, so I'm still going to be short, which is what the problem's going to be. Can you give me 2940 minus 581?
$23.15.
Okay. So you can probably see what I'm doing. I'm factoring in your
Next month.
pay rent, looking at everything that's going to be paid, and what gets you to where you're at the 2000
Correct.
come May 1. And based upon the numbers that I'm running, I'm about 350 short.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So my question is, I don't have a problem because you went through that process trying to get you to May if the 350 can be paid. So that then I just have a balance of
And we have till Wednesday.
pardon?
We have till Wednesday to pay that, 350.
Oh, yeah. So you think you can get that paid next week?
I'll pay
Yeah.
500 next week,
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's easy. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to adjourn it out 1 week to make sure that payment's done. Okay, so you're gonna pay, I'll just say between 350 to 5, okay? Pay that. And then if that's done, then what I'm gonna do is I will do the adjournment to May. And see, the May date is gonna be May 1, so it's the 8th.
Yeah, because of the benchmark.
Oh, I'm not here on the 1st?
No.
Yay.
Forgot about or something?
That wasn't a vacation. She was reminding them of something important.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I am. That's
Not in this room.
all right, May.
Okay.
So what we would be doing is doing that.
4th.
Then you could do theoretically, I'm not gonna adjourn it at this point to that point.
Right.
But theoretically, what you'd be able to do then is get the application in May 1st.
Mhm.
Then we hopefully can maybe have an answer by the 8th and get you guys to ground zero.
Yeah, they said to call first thing in the morning on the 1st, and they said it shouldn't have a problem proved. They just, I guess, only let out a limited amount of them because of the income bracket.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
And since we were so late in the month after the last hearing, they already used them all up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys will be all set. And then we'll see you next week at what time? 1 p.m.
Okay.
And that's basically, I'm really just checking
To make sure
sure that
held up.
been done. And our numbers will relatively match up and then get you into May.
All right. Thank you.
I'll do that over plaintiff's objection to the extent they have an objection, but
Thank
I
you.
don't think they shouldn't have.
Because
We're really trying.
yeah, we are
Work
trying.
math with me. All right. Okay, folks, okay?
All right.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So in the end, this was a situation where the margin is really, really thin, and it's going to come down to whether or not they can follow through despite how Judge Simpson tried to make it work. I'm curious what you think, though, in the comments, so take a moment and let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, check out one of the 2 that are on your screen right now. Thanks for watching.